I'm Hulk Hogan, the greatest wrestler of all time.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
A spaceman, huh?
No, actually, I'm a plumber.
New World Order.
Honestly, I can't go anywhere without getting a boner.
How you doing?
I live my life!
Woo! The Rock says,
Sweet baby Jesus in the office.
Hi everyone, you're watching the Wrestle Rock Podcast Season 5. I'm Johnny D and I'm representing this podcast with my partner Benoit, aka Nostradamus. Ben, how's it going today, my friend?
Fine, and you?
Yes, I'm going super great, super great. It's always a pleasure
Oh, me too.
for doing this with you
Me too.
since 3 years ago, so... Yes. You know what?
The Chainsaw Massacre?
Yes, of course. But do you remember couples of months ago, we received a guy called Tony Myers, and the guy was the antagonist of Corporal Krishner.
Yeah,
and, yes.
The new Letterface.
Yes, the new Letterface. And, you know...
In season 2.
Yes, in season 2, but we discover a wonderful person. I'm talking about Paige Collette, the Black Dhalia, and we have her for a couple of minutes. And you know what? This girl is very sick, awesome, because she wants to share her talent, but also she loves our movie, of course. But
I think so.
she have an interesting talent, and she is the Chainsaw Queen, and that's perfect because when I spoke just before about Tony Meyer.
Yeah.
We recently saw her as a letter girl. Yes, with the son of Leatherface, Evil Nate. So yes, that's super awesome. So give it up for Dhalia Black. How's you going today?
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Sorry for being a little late.
No
you guys
problem. No problem. We know that you are actually super busy with a lot of wrestling convention because we discovered you during the wrestling con this year, and that's awesome. And after
Which one did you guys see me at? Like, was it WrestleMania?
Yeah, exactly. During the WrestleMania weekend, there's a lot of people right there, and that's awesome because that's a perfect weekend for discovering person and new talent. So here we go with the beautiful Dhalia. So go ahead with the first question, my friend.
Okay, I start the question. No problem.
Jay, just really quick, I don't mean to be rude to interrupt, but I love your guys' accent.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's super appreciated, and I hope that you understand what we're saying because
your
that's
English is good. Your English is good. I understand you, but also like I have such a boner for the French accent though, so like I'm really paying attention to it. So.
Thank you so much. It's super appreciated.
I would literally take both of you and keep you.
All right. Okay, all right. How old have you been interested in professional wrestling, Mrs. Page?
Okay, so I was not. Oh my God, you guys gave me the big screen. Now I can actually see. Shit. Are we allowed to cuss on this pod?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Wait, go back. I want to see me.
All right.
Guys, like, listen, we're filming this in the morning. I don't even got my eyelashes on. I want to see
You're
how
so
I look.
beautiful.
Are the boobs even? If my boobs are lopsided, you need to fucking tell me. Tell me. Don't be an asshole and let me do a whole entire podcast with things like that.
Yeah, you're
It's so
totally
embarrassing.
perfect,
Yeah, just be respectful and be like,
we are
hey, yo, I
very
got you.
respectful. Yeah. We're very
Hey.
gentlemen,
Okay, so, guys, this is a good look.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Am I allowed to take my medicine on your podcast or no?
Sorry?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, take it.
Yeah, take it.
Take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the question.
Yes.
You want that I repeat?
Oh,
you want me to answer? I'm going to answer it now, I promise.
The answer.
No problem.
And action. So,
Action.
I got involved with wrestling when I was 18 years old. I never watched it before. I never was like a fan. You know how like the cliche story, whenever you interview us wrestlers, you hear that, oh, I was in diapers watching wrestling. Oh, I watched it as a baby with my grandma.
Okay.
Nice. That wasn't, that was Nathaniel's Evil Nate story. Mm-hmm. But me, I grew up, I was in diapers watching the black and white films, the silent films. Like I was brought up, to perform in dance classes, you had to be, like, this was like the 90s, so you had to be like the age of 4 to enroll in dance classes. Like, I think the age limit was like 4 to 5, and I had an elder sister, Pilar. So I was 2 years old, and I got to be in the classes. You know, technically, I was a part of the dance classes. So I grew up with jazz, tap, ballet, dance. I grew up with silent films. Like a lot of people ask me, "What's your favorite horror movie?" And they're like, "Texas Chainsaw Massacre," right? And it's like, actually, that's number 2. My number 1 is actually Nosferatu from the 1920s. Like, I grew up watching the silent films, and so when I got involved with wrestling, it actually was as an actor doing a valet job. Okay. Yeah.
And it says on your Facebook page that you were trained by Funaki and Rakishi. Tell us about your wonderful experience, because I imagine that was very cool with them.
1,000%. So, like, when you go to college, you want to get enrolled into like Harvard or Yale. You want to go to the main, you want to go to Juilliard as an actor, you know, like New York Film Academy. So whatever you want to do, you want to be the best of the best. And when I got involved with wrestling, I wasn't a fan. I was doing it to stand out because I actually was going, at the time I was auditioning, but then got accepted in New York Film Academy. So I was like, this will stand out from the other models and actors, like this ballet gig. Like, this would be so cool. But then I fell in love with it. And for 4 years, I was a manager. And when I decided to be like, no, I am an athlete. I have this athletic background. I have my acting background. I have my theater background. Bobby Blaze. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him from Smoky Mountain Wrestling. And
in the 90s.
In the 90s.
And he was WCW's heavyweight champion, yeah?
Yeah.
No? Smoky Mountain's heavyweight champion.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And he was a WCW superstar. Well, he pulled me to the side, and he's been my mentor ever since. So he was like, kid, like, you can do this. You have the look. You have you have the athletic background, the acting background. You have the stage presence. He's like, be a wrestler. And I was just like, okay. And so that's when I got involved with Funaki. And I was with him for just under a year. And then that's when he had his own school. Right now, he's with Hybrid School, which if you guys want to check it out in San Antonio, Texas, he's actually with them now. And they're a phenomenal school. And I'm actually going to see them next month. So I'm not making too big of announcements, but I am going to stop by and see my old coach, and then also see the facility and Coach Marvel. Coach Marvel. So I'm going to be able to see them again. So that's going to be cool. But I trained under Funaki for just under a year. And then it's kind of funny. So the way I met Rikishi, he had a show during WrestleMania for his own school. And it was schools in LA, but WrestleMania was in Dallas, Texas that year. So it was like 2000.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 32, Nathaniel says.
Oh, yeah.
He's my encyclopedia. The year Sting went in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, okay. So set this up. So I'm just a young kid, you know. I've been training under Funaki, and a lot of wrestlers do it the wrong way, in my opinion. And whether they don't get properly trained, or as they're training, they want to go out there and play superstar and go on the indies and stuff. Well, I cut off all my bookings and focused on my training for like a solid year almost. And so I wasn't out there wrestling as I trained under Funaki. I literally was just strictly training, gym, diet. I wanted to go to WWE, you know?
Yeah.
So scene set up. WrestleMania, Dallas. Here I am in the parking lot seeing all these big banners. Wow. And there's this like building that's in the parking lot, like dead ass, like right on it. And there's a little wrestling show being performed in
the parking lot.
It's like right across from the AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
And that's where I was and met my coach Rikishi, and I was just like, hi, you know, and
awesome.
People want to talk about paying your dues.
Mm-hmm.
I dead ass was offered to be on the show as a wrestler, and I was like, nope, don't got my gear. I'm training under Funaki. Then I was offered to manage and valet, and I was like, listen, I will help set up. I always turned down bookings when I felt like I was not ready for it. So I was the bell girl.
Okay.
I was the bell girl. I was like, you know what? I'll do that. I'll pay my dues and I'll ding the bell. I'm good. I don't need to be a superstar yet. So paying your dues, so to speak, and like meeting Rikishi. He's like, you know what, kids? He was speaking to Nathaniel and I. He's like, I want you to come to LA to our school. So we ended up packing up, going to LA, and Nathaniel and I both, for 7 months, slept out of our vehicle in the daytime because our shoot job was night shift, and it will remain nameless, but we worked in this big facility with like trucks and stuff and like unloadings. But Nathaniel and I would work our shoot job, work night shift, get into LA traffic, go to Planet Fitness, work out, shower,
on and on.
Sleep in our vehicle for maybe like 3 hours. We were poor. We were poor little kids. Our air conditioning would not work in our vehicle. We couldn't leave it running because we couldn't afford the gas anyway. So we would be so scared people were going to like kill us, you know. We were in the city and we would park and so Planet Fitness doesn't let you use the parking lot, but unless you're a member, and especially the one right there in Burbank. So not that we were advocates for Planet Fitness, but we took the stickers and plastered our vehicle to let people know we're members so we wouldn't get towed. And so here we are sleeping in the broad daylight next to the Burbank Airport in LA with fucking Planet Fitness stickers all over our vehicle so we wouldn't get in trouble. And we would try to, no air conditioning. It was hot as fuck. We would try to, and I have video footage of this. It's all over my social media because, you know, there's a lot of liars in this business, and you gotta document everything. Because I've done so much weird shit for the business. Like, people be like, there's no way you're lying. Like, that's an insane story. It's like, no, I filmed it because I knew you bitches wouldn't believe it, you know?
Exactly.
So I did it, you know, instead of like playing politics or playing games or sleeping my way to the business, I dead ass slept in my vehicle for almost a solid year, spent thousands of dollars to train in LA, and my shoot job was night shift. So I had to sleep in the daytime. I got sun poisoning or whatever. So, and in LA, they lock up bathrooms, especially at night, and you have to get the key. well, I didn't have access to toilets, and say it was like my off day and it was like 3 a.m. and I didn't have a toilet. I wasn't at work. I didn't have access to go to my job. I didn't have access to go to a toilet. So I dead ass had to shit in a cup.
Holy
Really?
shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
That's
Like
awesome.
dead
It's
ass.
insane.
I had to like squat and get one of those McDonald's styrofoam cups. And, like,
Oh.
I had sun poisoning. I was homeless. And I was like, I have no family, no friends. I'm shitting in a cup of fucking diarrhea. And I'm becoming a professional wrestler training. And this is going to be an insane story to tell.
You were very dedicated for your passion, you know.
I would, like, school was so expensive and living was so expensive, and I barely had enough money for food, gas, and paying for school. So there were times that I would be working my manual labor job on night shift, going to the gym, trying to be a bodybuilder, trying to eat healthy, sleeping in my vehicle in the daytime, then going and getting up. And before going to my shoot job, I would go to Rikishi's, train for like 3 hours. And I'm not trying to put myself over, but fuck it, I'm going to talk about it. So when you show up at his school, there's a cleaning list. And before class starts, see, we clean before the class, and then we have the class and everyone leaves. So then when you come into the school, you got to clean up. So you have fresh bleached mats and everything's sanitary. Well, Nathaniel and I, being homeless, and say we got like 2 hours of sleep in our vehicle, we would drive from Planet Fitness to our school at Knox Pro. We would get there, and we're like, God, we got to go to our shoot job. We got to go to our shoot job like right after class. Class gets out at 9 p.m. We got to be at our shoot job at 10. It's like, got to get in LA traffic. So we'd get antsy for class to start. So this is no shame to anyone at all. This is just me, like, speaking my truth. Nathaniel and I would get the cleaning sheet, and we would just go, because it was supposed to be like, okay, Paige, you scrub the toilets. Emily, you do this. Amber, you do this. Nate, you do this, or whatever. Nate and I would just do the whole chores before all the students would get there almost every day, just so we'd be like, okay, let's start class. Let's go. And, but it was a raw experience getting to learn under these people. And, I did exactly what you hear these crazy wrestling stories. I did it. I did what you were supposed to do to become a professional wrestler. And unfortunately, when I was out at Rikishi's, I sustained an injury that put me in a wheelchair. And Rikishi, like, I got to put myself over for a moment, like, because it's really emotional. But Rikishi got me in front of everyone, is like, this kid is a fucking wrestler. And I was just like, tears in my eyes, you know, I've sustained an injury, I'm in pain. And I'm like, I did all this. I did everything you were supposed to do. I didn't suck dick. I didn't play the politics and backstab people to get a spot. I didn't do all this shit.
You know exactly what it is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we know exactly what it is.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
So,
if you
like,
don't make with the right person, and you are not with and you don't.
No shame towards the men and women that do it. You know.
We're all former wrestlers.
And probably it was probably mostly hard when you were a woman, you know.
Yeah, it is. But honestly, whether it's guys or girls doing it, you do you, boo. Like, I don't judge people on their lifestyles, like, whatever. But I didn't. I did the freaking story of, oh wait, you get paid to do this? Like, you know, when I was a valet, I was the dumbass that would show up 4 hours before the show would start and help build the ring. And then I'd stay like 2-3 hours after the show to help tear down. I'd be there at 2 a.m. Dude, like, when you drive one way 10 hours, hot dog and handshake, you get $20, and then 10 hours back. Are you fucking kidding me? I did that. Then I was like, you know what?
We know exactly, once again, we know exactly what it is, because me and my partner had a wrestling promotion in Quebec during 7 years. We organized around 40 to 50 wrestling shows per year, and honestly, that's a pain in the ass because the reputation, the backstabbing, you are the first arrived for the show, and you are the last one, and you close the doors, and wrestling talents.
Many egos in the
yes,
business.
exactly, and wrestling talents arrive at 6 p.m. Everything is clean, everything is built, and he doing the wrestling match, and after he leaves. But behind all of this, there's a quiet teams who work so hard, and that's very interesting. You're talking about that,
and like in wrestling, it's called, like paying your dues in a sense. And when you're the green kid, when you're the upcoming wrestler, you're supposed to join the ring crew. You're supposed to. We're supposed to go and be a part of that, so we can work the ground up. You got to be the janitor before you become the CEO. That's how it always was explained to me. So I never realized how abusive it was. Like, I didn't realize that the booker shouldn't take photos of me model for them for free, and then them to sell my photos and just take the whole take the whole profit. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was 18 years old, and these grown adults were doing that to me. So I've learned, and I educated myself.
In
US, 21.
Yeah, 21 years old in US, of course. And
Ontario is 19.
Yes, Ontario is 19.
Quebec is 18.
And US is 21. So you are not major, You were not major. You have.
How old are you? Just.
That was when I got involved with the business, and that was in 2011.
Okay.
I was 18 in 2000. Back in 2011. So
you were
31.
Okay.
I'm 32. I'm a 1992's baby.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, but that's perfect, because when you will have 60 years old, you will look like 40. That's perfect.
Thanks. Yeah, I always got that, and I don't know. I don't care about aging. Like, I know it's so taboo. Like, there's some men and women that are like, oh no, I'm in my 30s, and I'm like, it's fun. I like getting older. I think it's fun aging. I don't want to be a kid anymore.
Yeah, and just to be sure, I have just a simple question. Is your Chainsaw Queen gimmick your own idea?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Backstory. Okay. So, so when I got involved with wrestling, I was just that actor, and I was like, I don't want to have a stripper's name. I don't want to have a gimmick where I'm just the eye candy. I want to be taken seriously or whatever. And so my 18-year-old brain came up with the Black Dhalia.
Yeah.
So the way I came up with that was, I'm a huge fan of horror and true crime. And are you guys familiar with the Black Dhalia murder?
No, sorry.
You don't know about that? What about you?
You? Oh no,
Black Dhalia. No, you're not familiar.
Oh, Black Dhalia is an old name. Yeah. He's not a wizard. She's a wizard. She was a wizard. Black Dhalia.
No. You guys don't know? How do you not?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Oh,
she
is a.
How do you not know?
Oh, the Black Dhalia murder.
No, the Black Dhalia murder.
How do you not know?
Black Dhalia murder is a band.
I tried to add a dramatic effect, and now it just is upside down. Okay, whatever. Haha.
Elizabeth Short was the Black Dhalia.
Don't cheat. Don't Google. You're naughty boys.
I'm kidding. So, seriously.
Okay. So,
you didn't know that.
Okay, for the Canadians that don't know, now you're gonna know. So this is
We're
a true
sorry.
story. Don't laugh. This is a true story. Okay. Setup. It is LA.
Yeah.
The 1930s.
Okay.
A young girl. Beautiful. Her name was Elizabeth Short. And she just wanted to be an actor, right?
Okay.
So she goes to LA, runs into probably some wrong people. Then, scene change. A mom is pushing her baby in one of those little carriages. It's like a park or whatever. The year is 1947.
Okay.
And she sees what appears to be a mannequin doll. Like, you know, in the shop windows, like how do I say that? You know what I'm talking about? Like with that, where's the clothes?
Yeah, it's like in Amsterdam, like with the windows, you know.
Yeah, but they're like plastic dolls.
Yeah.
Mannequins. So she's like, oh, there's a shop doll, right? It was an actual woman's body, and she calls the cops, right?
Okay.
Well, when the cops arrive, they see this woman's body. She's completely nude, and she's sawed in half. And her body's completely detached from the middle, and her breasts are slit, and her nipples are, like, removed. And then everyone thinks it's the fucking Joker smile, but it's not. So it's the Black Dhalia smile.
Okay.
So her murderer slit her mouth, so she had a permanent smile.
Okay.
And everyone's like, "Who is this beautiful woman? What monster does this?" It was really shocking. It'd be shocking to see this nowadays, but in the 1940s, this was like, holy. Yeah, this was before serial killers like were known, and people like So everyone's like, who did this to this beautiful girl? And it was so dark, they labeled it Black. But she was so beautiful, like the flower, they named her Dahlia. So this woman that was unknown was named the Black Dhalia murder. And then she was identified as Elizabeth, and she was just that young girl that wanted to be an actor. And she was allegedly quoted to say, "I want to be famous." And now she is famous. I don't want to expose myself and tell them that. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. So, listen. So, when I lived in LA, I totally did not maybe kind of sort of Googled the exact location of where her body was found. And I kind of sort of maybe possibly went and laid in the exact spot.
Oh, okay. That's...
And took photos.
There is no photos on the internet?
There's
maybe like a while because no, her probably not, because
unfortunately
you said that was a 1947, and
there are and they unfortunately they are very graphic.
80 years ago.
Yeah.
Like you will trigger guys. Like if you do Google the Black Dhalia, you will see all of her photos. And you will see her body and her face. It's unfortunate. So trigger warning. And then also you will see the Black Dhalia murder. It's a rock band that named after her. And then I should pop up. And then I think for like 1 year, see, I've been the Black Dhalia. I was the first ever in wrestling. But I think maybe one British girl did it for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
But I was the first one, so who cares?
Awesome. And we recently saw you as a manager for the Son of Leatherface. I'm talking about Evil Nate. And you brought him a chainsaw. So what is your future plan with this alliance?
Right. Okay, so before I got hurt at Rikishi's, I was just the Black Dhalia, right?
Yeah.
And Rikishi is all about gimmick. Yeah. And one of the things he spoke to me about was, what do I want to do in wrestling? And I told him, as long as I just live a comfortable life and wrestle, I don't care. But he really pushed for his students to go to WWE. He really says, no, that's where you need to go. So that's where I started focusing on that before I got hurt. And then with gimmick, this was 2016 and then 2017. They wanted to put a Native American gimmick on me, and I was like, okay, guys, like I'm mixed, and I feel like that's a little whitewashing. Shut up.
Are you Native American?
Yeah, I'm.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm mixed, and
okay, you're
no.
okay.
Yeah,
we recently received Chris Chavis, aka Tatanka, during our podcast.
Season 4.
Yes, during the season 4.
The first episode of season 4.
Yeah.
Nice. I worked with Tatanka a couple times in Texas, and then I also during WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, we saw this.
Signing with him. I was.
He's a good guy.
Yes, he's a very good guy.
He's so nice. So nice. He's always a good guy. But yeah, so like I feel like where I didn't grow up on a reservation or in a res, or where I'm not full-blooded, I just, it made me a little uncomfortable, and I didn't discuss this with them, of course. Like, I didn't talk to them about it. I just was like, I really like my Black Dahlia gimmick. And they're like, well, that's a flower, so you can be still the Dahlia flower, you know, but do the native gimmick. And then they looked to Nathaniel, and Nathaniel was supposed to embrace his culture and be a hillbilly. And like, I'm talking, I dare say the conversation didn't get this far because I ended up getting hurt. But I was like, Nathaniel, I'm literally going to be walking out here in a whole Native American getup. And you're going to be walking out here in overalls. Like, I don't know what I'm going to fucking do. Like, making out with his cousins.
Okay.
Mrs. Page, do you think a big trip in Japan can help you for your wrestling career?
Because, going to Japan?
Yes, because earlier we were talking about a Leatherface, and I remember couples of decades ago, there is a Leatherface.
Was it Caporal Kitchener?
Yes.
Kirchner.
The Caporal Kitchener was the FMW letter over there, and wrestling fans in Japan loves weird stuff. So, do you think
the weird stuff?
Yeah, the weird stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's
we actually
stuff.
You're familiar with Jason the Terrible, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Not the Canadian one, the Puerto Rican one that went to Japan.
No one.
Jason the Terrible, he was at WrestleMania.
Yeah, of course we know him.
Yeah.
And it was in Japan a couple of years ago.
He was friends with which Leatherface? Kirchner.
Kirchner.
And we just he's him and I have been, he's become a mentor. That's all I could say.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
cool.
So the idea of going to other countries, I'm not, God, I sound so narcissistic when I say this, but there's been people in my DMs, and the thing is, I've been sick. I've been out on my injury. I've been out, because, like, a lot of people don't understand that I did that whole insane story. I slept out of my vehicle. I starved for like 3 days because I had to pay for wrestling school. I did everything you're supposed to do to become a wrestler, became a wrestler, was put in a wheelchair, and now I have this nerve disease that was activated by my injury. And now that I'm sick for the rest of my life with a nerve disease called CRPS, I've never been allowed to wrestle since. Okay. So now you guys are witnessing me learning how to walk again, learning to cope. It's like a rebirth of me entering the wrestling world again. So now I'm allowed to weight train. Now I am allowed to go and train and wrestle, get the ring rust off. Now I am allowed to go and take a move in a wrestling ring with Nathaniel. So these are baby steps, but I think you guys are going to see a lot of the change between this year, and hopefully I'll be wrestling.
Yeah. For our pre-closing segment, I'll give you a name and a few words. Tell me something about them, all right? So the first one, Mickie James.
Oh, what do I think about her?
Yeah. Just in a couple of words. In a couple of words.
She's also, which Tatanka was actually the one that told me this. I had no idea, but she's actually mixed as well.
Nice.
She has native in her, and I think that she would be really cool goals to wrestle, definitely.
The second one, Roman Reigns.
I think he looks like an asshole. But he's very professional, and he can back it. You know, it's one thing to be a dickhead and not be able to back it, which I don't know him. I've never met him, but who trained him?
Rikishi? No.
Did Rikishi?
No, probably his dad.
His dad. I thought he went to OVW.
Afa, yeah.
Afa or Sika?
Afa or Sika, maybe.
I don't know. The twin brothers.
Yes.
Afa or Sika.
Oh,
probably both of them. It was,
wrestling promotion.
Yes, the Samoan Wrestling Academy.
And the Federation in Pennsylvania, WXW.
Yes.
If my memory is good.
Yes, exactly. The third one, Becky Lynch.
The man.
Yes, the man, Becky Lynch.
Oh, the first thing that pops in my head is that photo of her in Japan with Natalia and them, and when they were just like kids in the early stages of like their training.
It's been a while.
Like, what was that? Like 2005 or something?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I see that photo. I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. They did what we're doing. So.
And the last one, Black Dhalia, yourself.
Besides being a hottie with a body, cutie with a booty, thong wearing, chainsaw wielding, scream queen. No, don't. Oh my God, don't do that. Have you guys seen that promo yet online? Don't laugh. Have you seen that promo?
No, not
good. Good. Leave it that way. Because Nathaniel is a one-take motherfucker, and he got me in front of a camera and. Oh my God! Why did you guys? I don't have my eyelashes on. Shit. Okay. Okay. So this fucking hillbilly over here. 1 minute. Where am I pointing? There. Yeah. So this fucking hillbilly got me in front of the camera, knowing I haven't cut a promo in 7 years, knowing that I'm trying to understand my character, and I'm regrowing the Dahlia. I'm regrowing who is the Chainsaw Queen, and. He gets me in front of the camera, and almost 70% of the promo is ad-lib. It's improv. So we just have a few highlight, like little phrases, like we're talking, like a beginning and an end, talking about the show and whatever. This motherfucker, like, you just have to honestly, like, are you gonna do it for them?
Hey.
That was a weak one. So I'm supposed to be all bubbly, tits out, like just like being ditzy and dumb. And he throws a damn, and I literally almost pissed my panties. I was just like, I fucking hate you so much. No, I'm not gonna send them a link to watch that. They could find it if they want to. But Nathaniel knows how to make me laugh and make me feel comfortable getting back in the business, I guess.
And for ending segment, as usual, Nostradamus Ben, it's all about the French prophet, and I hope you know Nostradamus. It's a French prophet.
He was bulking up. Like, what was that?
He tried to predict the future of our guests.
And I'm always right. And it's free. It's free.
Did you predict me? Please tell me you predicted me.
Okay. Okay, first of all, thank you so much for the interview, Paige. It was an experience to know you.
Yes.
Okay, I predict.
Like a positive experience?
Yeah, really, that was very interesting, you know.
Like, a very interesting. Wait a minute. Was it me shitting in the cup that, like, kind of, like, turned you off? Like, was that it? Did I fumble?
Yes, but, you know, we know personally Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and there's always interesting backstage stories, and you can imagine all stories we know that, so that's always interesting. So
which one would you rank me as with the whole weird story of shitting in a cup?
Maybe at a good 8 of 10, honestly. Yeah, that's a good 8 of 10.
We like that. We like that. We like that. What about you?
Okay, so maybe in a future wrestling documentary or a wrestling movie, you could be perfectly the stunt double of Trish Stratus.
Oh my! Do you need to fix your glasses? Are you? Ow! Fuck! You just made me nervous. No, she's a goddess.
You deserve it.
Yeah,
she is amazing, and fuck. Like I wish any situation around her, like I would panic and probably call her mommy or something. I don't know. Like I would literally like be that person that like just falls for no reason. It's like it's like, oh my god. I'll make an impression, I'm sure. But what was I gonna say to you guys? Crap. Did you predict me coming on this podcast? Did you manifest that?
Yeah, why not? A second interviews. That was cool.
Show me the footage. I don't believe you and your cute French accent.
All right. So thank you so much for your 40 generous minutes. That was awesome. And take care. All
Love
the
you
best
guys.
for you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Subscribe.